Hey, this is Dwayne Bennett with 128 of 365 Live, 128 of 365 Live, the Worry Less, Win More solution. I just finished my run. And for those of you who have followed me maybe for a couple of years know I like to run, but I get off and on in my running program. And I was off for a while. I'm back on probably for the last couple of weeks. Man, and it doesn't take a lot either to get back on track um, um, in terms of your body, because I just went to the doctor, had my yearly checkup, and I'm going to men's health forum today. But also in that short period of time, my blood pressure, it was never high, but it was like lower than like it usually. It was always like spot on, but it was lower than usual. My pulse rate was lower than usual just because I got back on my running program. So I had made up my mind that I was going to build up my running back up to a 10K, because that's always my goal, a 10K, and I want to run the UCROPS 10K. So I've been back on my running program. So this morning when I got up, it was raining. I was like, man, it's raining. I don't want to run because it's raining. I'm going to get wet. Then I said, no, I got a goal, and I made up my mind that I was going to continue with my running to get back up to the 10K. So this is what I did. I Googled running in the rain, and they gave me some great tips. One of the great tips they gave me was, if you're going to run in the rain, don't use your favorite running sneakers. I was like, that's good, because I was going to put on some new sneakers I just got this week, but I went and found my old ones and put those on. And then they said you also need to have a hat with a brim so that the water will fall off your hat, and you could always see, so that you'll know where you're going. I was like, that's a great tip. So I went in my son's room. He's not here. He's in the Navy. So I found this Navy hat because I knew it was in there. I was thinking, if it's a Navy hat, it's probably going to be what? It's probably going to be waterproof. I finished my run. Man, this thing has no water on it. So that was a good tip. So I had made up my mind. I was going to start my new running program. I was going to continue no matter what, but I didn't know what to do. So I Googled running in the rain. They gave me some great tips. I got out there and I got my run in. I'm feeling great, and I did it. And I feel accomplished. I'm moving closer to my dream, my goal, my aspiration, having a great body, being 100% in shape. And this was the key. I had a goal, and I was determined that I wasn't going to let the weather stop me from accomplishing my goal of staying on this training program app and building myself up back to a 10K. But this was the thing. Here we go, there was some adversity. The rain was the adversity that came that tried to knock me off track from my goal, but I wouldn't give up. I was determined. So here I go. I got some help. I went online. I Googled some articles, and I Googled some things. I took that advice from my help. I made the adjustment, and then I went out and ran. Had a beautiful run. Feels good. I mean, I had this. I got it down on my waist. I don't know if you can see it. I had this. Jacket on, windbreaker on, and got so hot I took that off. I put that around my waist, and now I finished my run. So here we go. This is what I want you to get in terms of this journey that we all moving from word to winning, in terms of getting to our next step in our dreams, our goals, and our aspirations. Here we go. Take note of what I said. There's going to be some adversity. It is not going to be easy to get to your goals, your dream, and your aspirations. It's going to be some adversity. And at the first sign of adversity, most people usually give up. Most people usually give up, right? Just like I wanted to give up this morning. It would have been very easy for me just to say, you know what, I'm going to lay back down, go read a book, drink some coffee or whatever. I'm not running this morning because of the adversity of the rain and the elements of the probability of me slipping. All of those things came to my mind. There was just fear. I had to push back the fear, and I got there. So there's going to be some adversity. There's going to be some challenge. There's going to be some struggle. There's going to be some things that are going to come against you, but you're going to have to hang in there and find a way to get past this adversity, to get past these struggles, to get past these obstacles, to get to the next level. And a lot of times you can't do it alone. That's one of the biggest things that I want to keep telling people over and over. You can't do it alone, because if you would have done it alone, you would have done it. If you could have done it alone, you would have done it by now. So most of you all, what's holding you back from your next level, you're not getting the help, you're not getting the guidance, you're not getting the coaching, you're not getting someone that can see from the outside and help you find the tweaks where you need to be. I do it all the time. I just did it. I needed some help how to run in the rain. So I Googled it, I found the answers, and I took the advice, the guidance, and the suggestions, and I was able to run in the rain, continue towards my goal, and get there. That's what you're going to have to do in terms of your adversity. So what do we learn from this? One, get some help. Right? The other thing I just mentioned is it was the fear. It was the fear. I had that fear that if I was to run in the rain, right, and the ground would have been slipping, I would have fallen. But it was just fear. It was no reason for that. I didn't see that in any articles. I rarely hear people say they are falling down when they are running or even in the rain or having proper shoes. But that's something I had in my mind that I had to overcome in order to continue towards my goals, my dreams, aspirations. It's the same thing for you. There's some things, there's some fearful things that you have to get over in order to get to your next step for your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations. And it's just things that you're creating in your own mind. You got to get out of your mind, right, and get on the program. So that was the second thing. So what we did, we got some help. We followed the guidance. We got past the fear. And this is the next thing. Then I continued. I could have said I'm going to wait until tomorrow. I could have said I was going to wait until the next day or when the sunshine. No, but I continued on my goal today because that was my plan. That's the way I would get there the fastest, and I refused to give up. So I executed after I found the advice. After I got past my fear, then I executed and had one of the probably best runs that I had in a while. That's what's going to happen to you once you get past the adversity, once you get past the fear, and you execute. Then you're going to be closer to your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations than you've ever been. So I just wanted to share that with you so you can see that practical application. You can see the principles and the practical application of the things that I just went through myself. And I have to go through this every day. I mean, even doing these videos every day, I have to get past the adversity of the time or when I'm going to be able to do them. Anybody's going to hear them. I'm going to have anything to say. But then I just sit there and then I just execute. So my word for the day is adversity, getting past adversity, getting some help, not giving up, getting past your fear, and here we go, do it afraid. I used to, when I was in a program, they always say, do it afraid, no matter what the situation is, do it afraid. All right. So we're going to get past that. I hope this is going to be helpful to you today. It's very, very helpful to me because as I listen to it, right, I'm going to go back and I'm going to write these things down that I've just discovered and the principles that I just had so I can use them over and over again in my life. But also I'm going to pass them on to other people when I do speaking and coaching and training, then I'm going to do that. So we're moving from where? We're moving from worry to winning. There's going to be adversity. There's going to be a struggle. There's going to be challenge. There's going to be difficulties. There's going to be things that you don't have the skills or the knowledge to overcome. There's going to be fear. But here we go. Here's the steps. Get some help. I'll help you if you want me to help you. 2, overcome your fear. 3, follow the advice, the guidance that'll help you get, and then execute no matter what. That's a great plan. Thank you for spending this time with me. I don't know if you see me this morning. I don't know if you see me this afternoon. I don't know if you'll see me this evening or this night, right? But whenever you see me, make sure you have a piece of paper and a pencil and write this stuff down because this is the things that are going to get you closer to your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations, and it's going to accelerate you faster than you've ever gone before. This is Dwayne Bennett. We're moving from where? From worry to winning. And I'll see you on the other side.